your magic.
Oh no, where'd my music go? Where did it go? Where am I? Oh, where am I? Where did I go? Whoa, 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 whoa. Here I come. Hey, what's up, Nat time? I'm cut off. Yeah, dancing. Okay, I'm late. Super late. Super late. You're probably already getting ready for biggin. What time is it? 3:18. You guys, I realized that I used most of my videos. I downloaded like 4 days worth of videos and consumed most of it in two. So, what do I have left? I might need to download something today, either that or I play it straight from my browser because there was one video that caught my eye. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Learning how to YouTube. Sweet, thanks, Jill. You're awesome. How is Maverick's count going? Last I checked, he's in third. Let's see if it lets me vote real quick. Oh, 2 times votes today. I don't know, did I vote today? Let's find out. He's in third. We've crept into second a few times. My session expired. That's not cool. We crept into second a couple times. We've never crept into first. So it makes me wonder how far ahead the first place person is. Hey, Twitchy. Uh, Looks like you've already used your free vote recently. Trying to get another 24 hours. Okay. Yeah, he's in third right now. I think they're gonna cut down to the top 10 or the top 5 pretty soon. Let's see here. Back to profile. Currently in third out of how many? Why doesn't it show how many are left? Let's see. I think it shows how many are left on my phone. I'm looking at it on the computer. But you guys, I really wanted to come rant about politics today. I really, really, really did. And here's the thing about politics. Just read. Reading reading is so good. Okay, so we're in the top 10. I think they're going to cut it down to the top 5 after this. Oh man, read everything. Read the bills. Read the policies. Read like if you read what's going on, it's going to tell you a lot more than what you hear from speeches and from word of mouth. Just read. You guys are smart. Everybody who watches this channel and Mike's channel and you guys are all smart. You know that contempt prior to investigation could get you in trouble. It gets me in trouble. Okay, so I don't know where I meant to add a few more clips to today, but then I realized I'm run I'm running out of time. So then I forgot to add them. Ooh, okay. I remember which one I was going to add. So I forgot to add some clips, but I still have some left over. And they're mostly in the sovereign citizen category, if not all. Oh, and I'm going to give you guys a sneak preview into the documentary I'm going to work on, which is freaking awesome. Hey, schoolgirls. Should we just go right into the sneak peek? I think the sneak peek of the documentary is going to be. Oh, you guys, this is so good. This is so good. Yeah, let's just go right into it. Let's go right. Oh, you probably heard that. Okay. Has anybody in the chat not seen the movie Sovereign? Okay. Well, If you have, or you have, if you have, you'll recognize to a degree these guys, but they're not the same guys. These are the originals. Um, by these guys, I mean these guys. These guys. So I'm not playing this whole video in my documentary. I've got like 30 of these. I've got like 30 of these. So if you're curious, so Josh, you probably recognize the suits, the build, the look. I mean, when they made this movie, they really nailed these two guys. But these are the originals. This is Joe and Jerry Kane, sorry. Um, I found all of their old speech clips on top of like a whole bunch of other treasure that I found. I found like Moorish speeches and Moorish stuff. Um, I saw one today. Why did half my check cut off? There we go. Yeah, but I recommend the document if you're into the whole sovereign citizen thing, like most of us seem to be. Heavily recommend the movie. And then when you watch, you can either watch my documentary, and I don't know when I'm going to release it, but I got a feeling it's going to be really soon. And I think I'm going to do it live, which means I have to figure out how to do it on the fly. But if you can either watch it before or after, either way, it'll make sense. So this is I'm just gonna play this 9-minute clip. It's just a piece of it. Let me make sure all my volume things are turned on.
Understand, if your name is in a family Bible, that's better than any birth certificate.
Right.
Yes. And so what happened was, as a result of Child Protective Services in Texas not being able to put a claim on it, it's $6 million times 450. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out how much money you're talking here that the state of Texas could have grabbed. And
also,
they failed.
They want to have their what do they call it? The international freeway going through the states right up through that same location.
Oh, NAFTA.
Yeah.
NAFTA, yeah, it's a super highway.
I thought they
Oops, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, they stopped.
Oh no, they haven't.
It's called a coverture or a katuba. Katuba.
Katuba.
K-A-T-U-B-A?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you.
You can do it with any
Ceremony between husband and
any
wife.
minister of faith that will do it with you. Or,
State for the business benefit.
no, it's the document showing it to you.
Overture between myself and my wife, and I'm responsible for all my wife's
Yeah, it used to be called common law.
Yeah, you just have a ceremony in front of witnesses and
We call it common law.
My husband into it.
And then we go in, if we look at the definition of just fiction of law, that says it even simpler.
Really?
Yeah, anything
Something
like
known to
that,
be false, it's assumed to be true. So,
They're all operating in fraud.
right, it's all operating in
fraud.
fraud.
The
Everything.
Federal Reserve note's fraud. Everything's fraud. The money system's fraud. That's the matrix. The matrix can only exist in fraud.
It can't exist any way else. The license is the permission to do that without such license is unlawful, a trespass, or a tort.
And we
So
give them
why
the
are you out there
juice.
driving? Why are you out there getting married? Why are you out there putting a roof on your house? These things are unlawful, a trespass, or a tort. Why are you doing them?
Because we're all products of the public school system and we don't know any better.
Right. Because if you're acting unlawfully, you're going to be answering to your creator for your unlawful action. So what is unlawful about putting a roof on a house?
I need to make 3 copies.
Well, you're using debt to satisfy the obligation.
You know, Jerry,
You're having diverse measures in your back.
kind of question I like, where can you easily navigate? Government's done a fantastic job with maintaining, so I could, take your stance on what we're doing, we're talking about today, in regards to your children, your car license, UCC 1, 3, being on your instrument. I mean, I've always been a little bit kind of like uneasy about knowing what would be the wisest way to navigate amongst others, so to help them and not come off like an oddball or hold everybody up or weird them out. Like you would say, maybe it's okay to keep your license and your car insurance because you'd have a better impact on the people you're trying to help and educate and pollinate some powerful information to, and maybe rescind your marriage, lean on your straw man, UC 1 and 3. I mean, I'm a little confused sometimes on what's the wisest path forward, and everybody's.
Should have let you go with the
different where you go.
assumptions.
But I want to know, the government's kind of done everything without this,
Mhm.
and if it's a mirror image,
That Bob's the real thing.
I lean towards that, but I don't like double talking, and I like being clear, so I can avoid pushback as best as possible in order to stay out of my mailbox so they help other people. Like, do you have an opinion on what you would do if,
Yeah, power belly.
navigate forward without completely disrupting or moving?
Well, first, I guess I would establish the parameters of the conversation by asking you this question. Are you almost a virgin?
No.
Then,
Everything.
right. Everything.
And,
The Bible says, come out of her, my people.
and it sounds like you're very
Good, Jill.
honorable,
Uh-huh.
and any of these things that we're doing, obviously not, because it's all belonging anyway. See, dishonor for dishonor.
But we're staying in honor and
Correct.
following
You're
the rules.
actually-
That's the point.
My head would say, well, you're kind of like, hurting their feelings by yanking all this stuff out, but essentially, you've been dishonorable, so he's going to give you the dishonor right back. Now, do everything he just basically says to the side of the street and operate the way you're supposed to, independent.
Yes, yes, sir.
Just in order to help the dialogue a little bit clarifying, you have what everybody calls a straw man or a fiction entity. They created it. You're not that entity.
Right.
Is there a means to let that entity function, but yet you stay separate from it?
Yes, that's what I do.
That's what I do too, but maybe you should give more in dialogue on that.
It's a whole way of life. It's a way of understanding. It's a way of comprehending. It's a way of not understanding. If I don't understand, I say, I don't understand. Because I don't. And no matter how much crap you try and cram down my throat, I'm not going to understand. I have a friend right here that works here at this office who was accosted by police and grabbed and taken out of the car and thrown down on the ground because when they pulled him over, he was reaching down between the two seats. The cop freaked out. So when they got him into jail and he's signing everything under duress, the nurse calls another goon in and he gets him down on the table like this, his face on the table, arm wrenched up behind his back, and pen in this hand, and he's screaming in his ear, "Are we forcing you to sign this? Are we forcing you to sign this?" And so he screamed right back, "Yes, you're forcing me, you're twisting my arm off, you're forcing me, stop hurting me." So he gave it right back to him, He was accepting what they said and giving it right back. When you're acting in pain, it's a little bit different. So you just gotta, find a balance. It's a very fine line. You can't let them pull you in. And I see their statutes as being traps to try and pull us in, yes.
Well, to simplify it even further, the fiction has the driver's license, the fiction doesn't even have a driver's license.
Oh, well, I don't even, no, the fiction doesn't even have one, no.
Okay.
No, if that's what
Can I
you're getting at,
clarify?
no.
Well, I
No.
don't either, but
Don't either.
in their files.
In their files, it shows that I'm not in the system.
Oh, that's good. Maybe if we have time, talk about that. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't know how it got there other than the documents that I've done and being kicked out of court. I've been physically removed from court twice and told I'm not allowed in there, so that might have
Oh, you're allowed in there.
I don't want to delay us. Let's keep going. Too much good stuff.
Okay, anyhow, we're going to go with this. Has everybody got the forms now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, first of all, here's the way I understand this, is that we have this agreement that we've already established at the bank. We're going to go back in time now, okay? So keep that in mind, too, that all the information that goes on these forms is going to basically come from the very first actors that were involved and touched this thing, okay? If MERS was involved, MERS is going to get a copy. The trustee, the original bank. I don't care if the original bank's
Great if they were taking attendance. Now, this is from like 15 or 16 years ago. So hopefully some of these people have changed their ways since then. We doubt that has happened, but I don't know if about taking attendance. They're definitely passing a basket around to collect money, which is funny because this seminar is comprised of like 7 or 8 videos combined, and a part of it they talk about the lack of value in money. So we know they're hypocrites, right?
bankrupt. I don't care if the original bank is out of business anymore. Was the original bank still in business a week after the closing? If they were, send them a copy.
So
Make
everybody
the mailman send it back to you. Okay? The point is that what you're laying down here is you're laying down a foundation that you want to cover everybody. Just because you know somebody,
the title company as well, where the transaction took place?
Generally in California, that is the trustee.
Oh, okay.
But not necessarily, but generally. That's been my experience in other cases.
and the title company then. What's their title?
They are the trustee at the beginning.
If in doubt, send them a copy.
If in doubt, send them a copy. Yep.
How
Yes.
about the DTC and the control of the currency?
As far as the DTC goes, I'm not sure about that one. I do think that you should send a copy to their regulator,
Control of the currency.
whoever their regulator
Comptroller.
is. Well, the comptroller is the regulator for everybody, yes.
Now, when you speak copy, are you saying a copy, or you want original?
Yeah, you keep the
ready
original.
signature?
You keep the original.
Of what? What are we sending?
You keep the original.
Back to truck.
The 90, 91, and 28.
We keep the original.
Yeah, you're the court.
Okay.
Whoever
The
creates.
court
You're
always
the
keeps
court.
the
I
original.
can live with that.
The court always keeps the originals, yes.
Oh,
You're saying
God.
by mail, certified mail, first class mail.
Overnight, personal carrier, some way that you get a signature indicating that they got it.
Would you ever be concerned with being accused of mail fraud by sending these forms?
Uh-uh.
As long as you don't use meter mail.
No, just no.
Well,
No, I'm not
I was
concerned with.
involved in a process that they said we could send certified mail, but then they retracted that. They wanted it to go by FedEx or overnight because we could be accused of mail fraud.
Yeah, but FedEx and Overnight and UPS and all those have been taken over by the federal government, and they're all, they can get you for mail fraud for any of those now, so.
So you're saying at least a certified, signed receipt?
Some way that you
I
got
don't think
some
so.
evidence that they received
They're
it.
still private.
Send your brother-in-law down there with it and have him swear on an affidavit that he delivered it.
Yeah.
Any way that you want to make sure, you just have to have somebody's signature on a piece of paper saying that they
They
got it.
got it.
Oh man. Okay, so that's just kind of a sneak peek into it's kind of a sneak peek into what the the video the video I'm gonna make is I'm not gonna play. I think I've got like 15 of these. I'm gonna just play snips of these. But that's King, father, and son. I've got the body cam. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that's gonna go with that. So I think it should be awesome. Yeah, he's definitely full of it. What inspired the whole idea was a Reddit thread about sovereign citizens, and so let me read you guys this story. See if you can hang along, hang in there with me on this one. Yeah, words are hard. Oh, documentary, Oh, it sound okay. Anyway, moving back to this screen. Oh God, I should just print this and post this, but so I went down a rabbit hole a while back. Hang on. Hang on a second. And so I found this. And whoever posted this deleted their name. And no, you guys aren't. If you're wondering if you're supposed to be seeing anything, the answer is no. Prosecutor, not a cop. So it's a prosecutor that wrote this, but talking about sovereign citizens, he said one guy insisted on representing himself despite the judge's constant pleas that he accept a public defender. He submitted documents to the court that were with his thumbprint in his own blood. Literally can't make this up. During jury selection, he would ask a question and then spin around and look at the judge to see if she was going to shut him down. He repeatedly asked and said things that you can't during jury selection. That whole trial was a train wreck. He testified in his own defense, and he said he wasn't born in New York, like his birth certificate said, but instead in Northwest Africa. So I at least gave him props for getting the direction right. If we are including New York as a part of Africa, he was on trial for a suspended license and weed. So this was all so much ado about nothing. He got convicted. The second one I saw started out way more reasonable. He did his own jury selection like the other guy, but was way more prepared and seemed like he'd been there before. I was actually pretty impressed for a while until he testified. So, since he was representing himself, he didn't have an attorney to ask him questions when he testified like usual. In these situations, typically the person just gives a monologue about their side of the story. Not this guy. He stood at the podium, asked a question. Oh my God. Okay, so this guy, he stood at the podium, asked a question, then walked down to the witness stand, sat down, and answered it. Then he got up, went back to the podium, asked a question, rinse, lather, repeat. Oh God, we gotta find that court case. That's freaking awesome. He seemed fairly normal, if a little diluted until that happened, and then we realized he was full on crazy, just better at hiding it. He also got convicted for suspended license and having a concealed weapon. He carried a huge hunting knife on himself at all time. So anyway, I'm reading this Reddit post about sovereign citizens, and then I get like way down into the thread, and it said something like, hold on. It said, I'll find it. I don't need to find it. Anyway, I get way down into this thread about sovereign citizens when somebody finally said something like, "Oh, something crazy happened the other day. We were talking about sovereign citizens, and then later on the news, we saw a story about sovereign citizens getting pulled over, and then a 12-year-old kid gets out and pews the cops with an AK." And then I realized the kid's not 12, he's 16, and they're talking about these guys. From there, I just kept finding tons of stuff. So all that's going to be included. Well, that minus the story I just told. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna have to direct stream one of these videos from YouTube because I forgot to download it. Let's see. Let's start with Karen, and then we'll move to sovereign citizens. Oh, where'd she go? This one comes from Bodycam Pro. Hang on, you might hear it for a second. No, you won't. You might have seen this if you follow all the Bodycam channels. But let's start with this one. Make sure the volume's on.
Stop. Stop.
Trying to throw her coffee at him.
Oh my God, now I'm gonna call the police.
Call the police.
Keeps charging him.
Stop.
Tries to hit him. Or her.
No.
Get away from my wife. The hell's your problem?
Twitchy, you just reminded me. There was somebody from court I needed to download today. Which court was it? Who are you talking about? Let me know.
Get away. Get away. Go, go, go. What's your problem?
Still following him.
I'll punch you. Get away.
I'm gonna punch you too.
Punch me.
Okay.
Punch me. What the hell?
Stairs.
Call 29, we
got contact with the other individuals. 204.
Well, that's a nice house. Seems a lot. Yeah. That
Hi,
townhouse?
Alexandra.
Yeah, it's townhouse.
How's it going? I just gotta have a couple of words with you real quick, okay?
Sure.
Okay. So here's the situation. Okay. So yesterday you had an incident in Panera, correct?
Right.
Okay. So due to that, there are charges for battery that are placed against you. Okay?
Against me?
Against you. Okay.
Yeah, you.
So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to place you under arrest for battery. That being said, I will be more than happy to read your Miranda rights now before I do any other further questioning. Are you good with discussing this in front of your husband?
Of course.
Okay, all right, okay.
You're trying to arrest me?
So, the person
Arrest you,
that you
yes.
made contact with yesterday,
Did you know what he did to me?
I watched the video, because there's videos of it, okay?
Right.
There's videos of it, and then we also have video footage of the female manager who had video recording inside the Panera, okay? So, per their manager, and per the video that we watched, okay, it shows you as the initial aggressor, okay?
I
Sorry.
didn't do anything. I just
Oh, no.
he just stepped in front of me, and I said,
bad.
well, I don't like what you're wearing.
Okay. So again, we have more than we'll be going back to the PD, and we'll have a further discussion on it, okay? But if you don't want to speak further, I can read your Miranda rights now, and then we can do it again at the PD. If you don't want to give any further statement on it now, that's fine. But
Listen, squirrel.
Can you say what actually happened or what the video shows?
so the video shows an altercation between your wife and a male party who is in between his wife, who is recording your wife due to her actions that happened at the Panera.
No, her wife was recording me.
You, yes.
So I said stop recording
Right.
because I'm talking to him. I didn't attack her. I didn't have any. I didn't
Did
see her.
Did you attempt to grab the phone?
Yes.
Okay. So she's allowed to record you. It's a public area. So it's unfortunate as it is, you're allowed to record people at a public area. Okay? So you can't be grabbing people's phones. Okay?
I didn't.
I understand.
Throwing coffee at people or walking around trying to hit them. Twitchy, I'm confused. What link? Did you send me a link? I'm slow sometimes.
Okay. So again, just for the sake of everything right now, I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights. Okay. After that, we are gonna be placing you under arrest for battery. Okay.
What do you mean?
We're going to be placing you under arrest for battery.
What does this mean?
Okay, so in the state of Illinois, a battery is anything.
No. What means to arrest? I'm gonna go to.
Okay, so
we'll be transporting to the Jonesboro Police Department, and we will be booked and processed. Okay, that doesn't mean that you're going to jail. Okay, but it does mean that we do have to take you back to the police department. We have to go through the procedures that we have. Okay, and then a state's attorney will decide what happens next. Okay, so just right off the bat, you have the right to remain silent. Okay, do you understand the rights that I've read to you?
Wow, try it again now that I just gave you mod access.
Do you understand the rights?
No, I really, I will.
Okay, so
it's
in
not,
layman's terms,
it's not my.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Just in regards to this, in layman's terms, okay, you have the right to an attorney, okay? You do not have to give a statement, okay? And you have a right to an attorney, and that attorney can be present with you when we go back to the police department.
How do I get attorney? I never was in the problem with the law.
So, if you do not have an attorney,
this guy attacked me, and
if you do not have an attorney, we can find an attorney for you.
Right now?
If you know of an attorney, if you would like.
Well, does she need one?
That is up to her.
Because you started talking and you still didn't tell me what exactly happened. What does the video show?
The video shows
You don't need to know.
attempts to take a phone from a female. The husband of that female gets in between them because he does not want her to be taking the phone. At that point,
he was between us. He was all the time.
And I understand that because he did not want you taking his wife's phone. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't want you to assault his
There was a
wife.
small tussle because in the video it shows you looking like you're about to throw coffee.
But I didn't.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. The coffee was not spilled
There
on
you
that
go.
person.
Right.
However,
but coffee was spilled on me.
However, after you had the tussle with the coffee, you made contact with the left side of his face. You swung at his face.
He did because he threatened me. Did she show you that?
Did not.
He said, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you.
You said several times that you were going to hit him.
No, I'm gonna hit you.
Okay. So again, that's essentially what happened. She made contact with the left side of his face. Okay.
No,
After that,
I want to see that video because I was so nervous that I just don't believe it.
And that's fine. You have a right to see that video. I'm just telling you from what we've watched, that is what happened. Okay? And the video and the manager.
I don't remember what started the whole thing, but I thought it had something to do with something that the guy or the girl was wearing.
Of the Panera, who reviewed their video footage, informed me that you were the one that started the altercation between the two. Okay? So again, my main question at this point, because I read you your rights, I want to make sure that you understand. Okay?
Here, just for sake of transparency, I have the video. This is on social media. This is on an app called Reddit. Okay? So this is just from the beginning of what they did.
The phone. I want to take the phone.
I want to take the phone.
Oh my god! Because he poured coffee on me. So what I should do?
But like I said, I'm just showing you all this. It's just in the sake of full transparency. This is publicly available on multiple social media.
Great. Let's see what they did. Let people see what they did. So he started it. Because he poured coffee on me.
Well,
and then I said, okay, it's not worth it. I'm not going to talk with some terrorists.
Why would you call that person a terrorist?
Because he threatened me. So I see, he pushed me again. Do you see that? That he kept pushing me.
I understand, but the problem is this whole incident was provocated by them alleging that you, and pardon my language, but this is what they claim you said, that you walked up to them and said Palestine because they had the word Palestine on the back of their their shirt. That is what provocated this. That's what would make you the primary aggressor on this.
Then I say, well, why are you making this political statement?
I know,
You're killing the
but
Jews
the
true.
point being is that's what
So
started all
they
this.
can say kill the Jews, and we cannot say
I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with that.
We are not taking any political stance on anything that's happening right now. The only thing that we are here to discuss is the battery that occurred at Panera.
So you see that he was pushing me all the time. If he would just let me go, it would just be over.
So again,
you were trying to attack his girlfriend.
Freedom of speech, right? There is freedom of speech in this country. So they can say, I can say.
And again, I'm not taking anything away from your civil rights. I'm not saying anything against their civil rights. The only thing that we are here to discuss right now is the battery and disorderly conduct that occurred at
Body Cam Pro. Did I say where it came from? Body Cam Pro.
Okay. The reason I read you Miranda rights is because if you do.
Are you gonna arrest him? That is my question, because he was actually charging at me. I can send whatever I want, but he was charging at me, and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you." I felt threatened. He terrorized me.
So at what time did he say he was going to hit you? Because if it was during that video,
I'm sure she got rid of this. I was wondering if that's why I didn't want her.
So did that occur prior to you pointing at them and saying what you said, or did it happen after the fact, in between?
After at some point we were already like in disagreement. So I just I don't know exact moment, but I know we were like in I think I don't know if it was before or after he poured the coffee on me, but he threatened me. I swear, I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
So again, I just want to clarify because I want to make sure that it's for our purposes and for the purposes further. Did you understand what I explained? Okay, can you explain it to her so that way she would understand it?
Well, don't say anything anymore. He read you the rights, that you have the right to the attorney, and you don't have to say anything, whether you'll be guilty or not guilty, or you don't have to say anything, okay? Because
We're way past this, guys.
against you.
Injustice.
Well, it is injustice, obviously, but that's how they do stuff.
So
you know.
again,
This is not how we do in Russia. In Russia, my wife would already been in jail. What I don't like about this is they offered to read her Miranda rights. They basically said we could do it now or we could do it later. If it's even a matter of question, why didn't they just do it now when they first said they were suggesting?
I've read you your Miranda rights. I will do so again once we get back to the police.
Okay, they did, but they still waited a little bit.
At this time, though, okay, whatever belongings that you do not want coming with you, I suggest you leave with your husband. We will then have to place you under arrest, and we will be taking you back to the police department.
Can I go with her, or
You can go to the PD. You can't go with her in one of our squad
But you
cars,
can
but
come
you're
to the
more than
station.
welcome to go to the station. You would just have to drive there yourself. We can't take you in the squad car.
Oh, I always wanted to. Where is the police
So
station?
it's at 850 Curtis in Downers Grove. If there's anything that she doesn't want brought there, she can leave it with you, and then we will place her under arrest. We'll take her back to the police department, and then you can follow us to the police department, or you can meet us there.
This is so crazy.
I will follow since I.
Okay, I know the answer to this question. Is she going to go in the front seat or the back seat? Is she going to go with cuffs or without cuffs? If she goes with cuffs, are they going to be in the front or are they going to be in the back? Think about it.
Okay.
Can I get dressed?
Yes, you can.
You can get dressed. Unfortunately, your wife has to sit here. We will wait until you get back.
Man, why don't you give your husband your purse? I mean, you don't need it.
I do need it.
Okay, that's fine. If you want to bring it.
If you want to bring it, it's just like I said. It's just if it's extra stuff. If you don't want to.
Well, then doesn't she need like I?
Are you telling me, Twitchy, that you do not have 6 fingers on your right hand? Anybody want a peanut?
ID and stuff, because then you're gonna ask for ID and she won't have ID, so then you're gonna
Alright,
say like,
back
oh, you
seat,
have
cuffs
ID.
in front.
We already have her identification.
But if you bring your purse with you, we have to search that entire purse and all its contents. So I'm
That's
just
why
trying to
we-
help with your privacy.
So if you don't want us to go inside your purse,
You can bring your wallet and your
Yes.
phone if you want. That's fine.
It's just
and then leave the rest
it's
of
for
the
our
purse.
policy at the department. If she brings a bag, we
So,
have to search.
so the people basically copied the license plate. That's how this thing started. I mean, how did they know her name and address and everything?
The
And suddenly
cup front
4
seat?
cops show up here.
So we were able to get her information
Panera.
via our computer.
Okay, but computer is not so smart. Somebody had to input the information in the computer. So I'm asking,
So a
how
third
did
party
it go?
third party person informed us of her information.
Of course.
Okay, let me.
Yes,
get
go ahead and get changed.
Alright, so ma'am, we do have to put you in handcuffs, okay? That is
my
part of
God.
the policy.
We will not put you in the squad car until your husband returns. If that'll make you feel more comfortable, okay? But for the purposes
No,
of this incident,
did you arrest him? I want to see him arrested for what he did. I still have coffee on my.
but ma'am,
I was looking at this. My hair was wet, but everything
ma'am,
was wet. My face
I know,
was
but
wet.
had you not made the comment that you made and kept on going on with it,
Because if he wouldn't react, you know, how many people attack me? Okay, because you have a silly accent or something. So I'm gonna go after them.
I can't make any comment on that, man, because I'm not in your shoes. The only thing that we can make comments on are what we know.
and if what you're telling me is the truth, that if someone makes fun of your comment or your accent and you don't do anything about it, I applaud you for your restraint. The problem is in this
I
situation,
like her accent.
you were the one who made the initial contact between that couple and yourself by the comment that you made, and that devolved the situation into where we're at now.
Okay?
No, it's not. I know that you're doing your job, but this is crazy.
So what we're gonna do is, to make it more comfortable for you, I will cuff you in front. So it will not be behind your back, it will be in front, okay? So the other officer here will hold on to your property. Okay.
And just put your hands kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Put the stuff in your pocket.
We have to hold on to it because we've had people call and record with phones in the past, so we have to put the stuff in the front of the car.
Well, so what's wrong if she's recording? If she got recorded at Panera and you're saying it's perfectly legal, so it's like double standard now.
Well, we're actually recording in the car itself, but again, it's just our policy that the stuff
I know,
goes
I'm making sure that's
goes into the front of the vehicle or the rear of the vehicle, not with the person that's in the vehicle. So, I'm not going to go looking through any of this. I'm not going to try to unlock your phone, nothing like that. It's just going to go right into the front seat of my partner's
So
car.
sit tight real quick because I'm going to double lock this so they don't tighten on you when you're sitting inside the vehicle, okay? Wow.
Chain, chain, chain on your wrist.
Where's my phone?
I have it right here, right here. Going in the car.
That's the
We will allow you to talk to your daughter as soon as you get to the police department, okay?
This is so unjust.
Somebody got it right. Uncle Dan, I think. I think maybe more than one person. Front cuffs, back seat. Honestly, the first time I saw it, I thought she did not have cuffs on.
And just so you know, ma'am, there's a camera on in
That's
there.
good. That's good. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not a.
You're not a criminal? You are now. Still good community service.
She is facing 2 counts of a hate crime and
Ooh,
1
maybe
count
not.
of disorderly conduct.
Oh man, hate crime always escalates it, elevates it, I should say. Okay, let's watch it one more time. Not the whole video, just the scenario.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, she charges. She charges again. Oh, he did throw coffee at her, but it was only after.
Call the police.
Charges. She's charging. Oh.
Stop. You're a pregnant woman?
No.
Get away from my wife. What the hell is your problem?
He's just boxing her out.
Get away. Get away from me. Go, go, go. What's your problem? Can you get away from my wife? I'll punch you. Get away from me. Punch me.
Okay.
Punch me.
Okay.
What the hell?
Oh man. Yeah, she's a Karen. Different kind of Karen, but she's in the Karen. She doesn't fit in our top 3, but she's a Karen. If you join late, I got a little Stairmaster thing. That's why I'm like bouncing. Just bouncing. Okay. Oh god, Twitchy, where'd you go? Let's see. Let's try something out. Okay. Twitchy, do you remember the timestamp of your Sovcit? That's another question. I was gonna play it, but then I realized you've got a 2.5-hour video here. So I'll play a different video, and if you have a timestamp, I'll come back and play it because I really like playing Sovcits in court. It's just so hard for me to keep up with like Colin and Mike when they have like, especially Mike who's got like somebody in everybody's court to make sure they don't miss everything. Plus Mike himself. Oh man. Okay. See you, Dan. Let's go to a Sovcit. Oh, I got a double Sovcit. Meaning same person, 2 videos.
It is my right.
If not Twitch, you don't worry too much about it. I can always skim through it later and then just record that part of it. All right, where am I at? Okay, this is kind of a throwback. You may or may not have seen it. This is part of my Stump Legal Fiction campaign, just based on the channel NEOH Cam. I think it stands for Northeast Ohio, but I'm not 100% sure.
I don't have a driver's license because I do not contract with the state of Ohio for a driver's license. I do have a right to travel in my private mode of travel, and this is my private mode of travel. I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just letting you know I have a right to be private. I live in the private, and this is how I can conduct my affairs.
You have committed a crime.
I have not committed a crime.
You don't have any license plates on your vehicle.
I have a private, I don't need a license plate on my vehicle.
You need a license plate not bought from eBay on your vehicle. You need to be registered.
Oh no, this came from the Morris National Network when it came with my ID. It's a private. So you have a fee schedule as well?
A fee schedule?
Yes.
What is that?
Schedule.
I don't know what that is.
It's a.
You guys, when I got ordained through the Universal Life Church, it took me like a minute and a half. But it also gave me the option to get all this stuff, like my ministry card, my ministry bumper sticker, my ministry parking pass. I'm going to go to the Morris National website and see how much it costs. And if it does, I want to see if I can get all this stuff. And if I don't do it, y'all should try to do it too, because that'd be hilarious.
Fee schedule for if I'm bothered in my private mode of travel. So this is a notice of intent. Fee schedule. So this is for any and everything that you may have gonna pull me over for, or anything that you may keep me on the side of the road for.
It's called a fee schedule?
Yes, it is a fee schedule.
Oh my God, guys, I didn't realize they have their own Declaration of Independence.
Hello, how are we doing? I'm Officer Douglas, Korea Police. The reason for the stop is you don't have a tag on your vehicle.
Right, it's not, I don't contract with.
What did I just mess something up? Hold on. No, I didn't. They just come from the other angle?
Hello, how are we doing? I'm Officer Douglas, Korea Police. The reason for the stop is you don't have a tag on your vehicle.
Right, it's not, I don't contract with the state of Ohio.
Okay.
I'm a private national.
Okay, so you're a sovereign citizen thing?
Well, no, it's not a sovereign citizen.
Are you Moorish?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right, do you have your travel document, or what do you have? Okay. Where do you stay at? In Elyria?
No, I don't.
Okay. What's your current address?
I don't really, I domicile in Berea.
Okay. Do you have anything with the VIN on the vehicle?
No, just
no registration or anything like that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I do have my all my information right here.
Okay. Do you mind if I see that?
Yes. And I also have my Moorish. Well, it should be right there, all right there. Yeah, it's all right there.
Have you ever had an Ohio ID before?
I don't contract with the state of Ohio.
So have you ever had an Ohio ID before?
No, I don't contract with it.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second. $16.06 to $16.40. Yeah, this is a sovereign citizen. I don't know if you want to head up here. I'm sure they're going to request the boss at some point.
John 4. 23 is around to that location.
Dum 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 big dumbass. Oh my God! I still want one of those cards though.
Could you try and find someone that stays at 2? Black female, date of birth 85. That's all you can find out.
Is it Vernon Street?
Correct.
Of course it's a bay. It's always a bay. Which is sad because one of my favorite artists is a bay. But that's for another story.
Yes, ma'am.
Here's also my right to travel. That's also notarized and it's notarized and it's filed with the state of Ohio. It's an affidavit of my right to travel.
What is your first name?
Asada.
Okay. And then your last name is Bay?
Yes, it is.
Okay. You said 223 Run Street?
That's my address on there. You can't just take you can take that out of your pocket.
I'm not taking it, I'm just holding it so my hands are free. That's it.
Oh, okay. So I'm on my way somewhere that's very important.
Okay.
And you kind of holding me up.
Okay.
And I also do have a fee schedule as well.
A fee schedule?
Yes.
What is that?
Fee schedule.
I don't know what that is.
It's a fee schedule for if I'm bothered in my private mode of travel. So this is a notice of intent fee schedule. And so this is for any and everything that you may have. You're going to pull me over for, or anything that you may keep me on the side of the road for.
It's called a fee schedule?
Yes, it is a fee schedule.
Here, can I take a look at the first one? I'm sorry.
Oh, the fee schedule. So they're not all. Some of them are bays, some of them are L bays. The leader of the Moorish Nationals, which is counterintuitive, right? Because they're sovereign. They use the word sovereign in their declaration, but their leader or their head person is called the Grand Wazir. The Grand Wazir, Wazir, named Eric Ingram Bey.
The first one on the fee schedule, yeah.
$5 million for a retina scan?
Okay.
Jeez, I thought that'd be like
hang tight, okay?
Well, listen.
What's up?
Can I have my ID back
Yeah, you're welcome to.
So I can go?
You're not free to leave.
Why?
Because you're being detained.
Detained?
Yeah, it's a traffic stop. You're detained. You're not in handcuffs or anything like that. But
this is unlawful detainment.
It is not. Okay.
It is unlawful
I know you believe it
detainment.
is, but I've done this plenty of times. Okay.
Okay. Well, I also have a right to travel.
Okay.
In my private
May I
mode
see
of
that?
transportation. It's my private mode of transportation.
May I see that? Here, you want to trade? I'll give you this back.
No, you cannot.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, just like I said, you're not free to go. Okay. So just hang out for 1 second. All right. What's up, Chief?
Oh, we all want her to go. Hit. Class.
Sovereign citizen. Moorish American.
That one goes in a while.
I think I got her real info though off a paper that she showed me. Dominique Cattell.
Run Street.
Allegedly. She doesn't live there. She's, I don't know the word she said. Something. 1606 radio.
Okay.
Alright, could you try and run a first name? Dominique, David Ocean Mike, Ida Nick, Ida Queen, Union Edward. Last name, Charlie Adam, Tom Edward Lincoln, with the date of birth I provided. I think that might be her real info. She has a
1500 to dispatch. Other guy with 06.
She has a fee schedule for any time she's stopped by law enforcement and bothered.
Fee schedule?
Yeah.
Where you want to show?
Right across.
Right across the back or back. Got it.
Fee schedule.
This is such a cult.
We charge her every time.
No.
She charges us.
She charges us.
Interesting. I just hope she has a license or something valid. I'm sure she doesn't. But
She doesn't. She just has no business with the state of Ohio, but she has allegedly an affidavit signed by the state of Ohio saying that she's allowed to travel.
Did she show it to you?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Who made it? I don't know. We got like 4 deep though, so it probably looks bad. I was going to keep going, but nobody else got here, so I'm like, well, I don't know. Just sitting here.
I just figure I've dealt with sovereign citizens before,
Right.
and that's what I asked her. I was like, "Oh, are you Moorish American?"
Someone for us sitting here. That would just exaggerate the situation, I'm guessing. You hear her yelling on the phone if you can hear. So.
Downloading the Moorish Creed.
Up, Joe?
20 will be in the area.
PDF.
10 more.
No. Wait, was that mine? No, that was theirs. Oh, my bike makes that noise. Instead of a bell. Morse Creed number 1, live in peace. To live in peace through all situations. Find your inner peace with self in all situations. Morse Creed number 2, love. Love is a vibe. Love has no conditions. Love yourself as the vibe has chosen you to express this feeling. To genuinely love others, you must first love yourself. Your love must be genuine. The Morse Creed number 2. Did I say hi to Otto? I think I did, didn't I? Pretty sure. Morse Creed number 3. 1 + 1 = 1. Family. We are one, moving in one accord, for one purpose, to uplift this family. No one is above the family, and everyone is responsible for one another. Remember this in your heart daily.
No luck. So.
Oh, they can't find her. Oh, here's a stretch. Morse Creed number 4. Truth. Truth. To live in truth. And nothing but truth. Honor truth daily. Let truth be your guide along your journey. They messed that one up completely.
Suspended license.
Oh, there they go.
Suspended license.
Yeah, but you still gotta identify yourself is the problem, and that's where that's where the hook will be. That's usually where these things go south.
Yeah, which I mean, we dealt with it in Cleveland. Usually everyone's fine until they have the automatic fingerprint at county.
Yeah.
So they would not identify, and then we get down there, and they would read the fingerprints and give us their name.
Which I'm sure Strong Source 3 has that.
But I mean, it's such a like.
And that's the problem. So it's going to be fun.
But you don't spend too much time on it. But if you find it, that's still cool.
Just give me like I just want.
Yeah, okay, stand for who you are. Give us some measure of cooperation, and we'll make this easy as possible.
All right, man. You said I'm sorry. Is that Elyria?
Yes,
okay. All right. What was your name before it was Bay?
My name is Asada L Bay. That's all. The old name does not matter.
Okay.
So this is my name.
No. So the subscriber goal is because I told everybody on my channel if I get to X number of subs in a certain number of days, then I'm gonna let my wife tase me live. I might expand that a little bit. There's a little more to it. I think I need like 3,000 watch hours. But the watch hours kind of take care of themselves if the people who subscribe actually watch once or twice. So I'm not too worried about the watch hours. But no, I don't lose the channel. I'm just trying to get to 500 subscribers. So it's basically 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, or 1,000 subscribers.
This is my name, and this is filed with the Morris National Network.
But that's not the state of Ohio. That's not a law enforcement
right,
agency.
and I'm talking about Supreme Court law. I'm not talking about state of Ohio. Supreme Court law. I am a Morris National, and this is my travel card. I went through all the proper.
Speaking of which, if anybody's in the Law Talk with Mike channel ever, because I'm not going to do it. I still watch his channel for sure. Because he never misses a thing ever, which is awesome. But if you just casually happen to mention, hey, if Grammar School gets 500 subs, his wife will tase him live. You know, I wouldn't be mad. Not at all.
Steps to get my travel card. I went through all the proper steps to put everybody on notice, and this is what it is.
So that's not a driver's license, okay?
It is my right to I don't have a driver's license because I do not contract with the state of Ohio for a driver's license. I do have a right to travel in my private mode of travel, and this is my private mode of travel. I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just letting you know I have a right to be private. I live in the private, and this is how I conduct my affairs. I don't contract with the state of Ohio with the driver's license. I don't contract with the state of Ohio for anything. I have a right to contract how I want because I live in the private. This is my travel card, and this is my Moorish American national name.
So you don't drive on any public streets or anything like that?
I'm not conducting commerce. This is I'm not for hire. I'm not for any of that. So I'm not conducting commerce on any public highways. I'm not doing any type of business. I'm going from point A to point B in my private mode of travel, and I'm not conducting any type of business. I'm not conducting any commerce that would need me to have a driver's license, and I have not committed a crime.
You have committed a crime.
I have not committed a crime.
You don't have any license plates on your vehicle.
I have a private, I don't need a license plate on my vehicle.
You need a license plate not bought from eBay on your vehicle. You need to be registered.
Oh no, this came from the Moorish National Network when it came with my ID.
Speaking of Shane, I mean, yeah, I totally stole that idea from Shane. Absolutely. I've seen that. I watched that happen live. I was there that night. Well, I was watching that night for sure. That was a fun night. And you could totally tell Shane, hey, there's this other channel that's totally copying you, but it's 100% out of respect. I think I'm a member of Shane's channel. There's like 3 that I actually pay memberships for. I think Shane's one of them. But I'm kind of broke, so I've been dropping them lately. But yeah, you can, tell Shane too, hey, you got a copycat, and he's riding on your coattails, but 100% out of respect. It doesn't look too scary, but I'm still willing to pay.
It's a private, what they have on eBay is not my business, it's not my concern. But this is a private vehicle, I'm not for hire, I'm not for contract, and I'm not conducting any type of commerce, sir.
Okay, I understand that you fully believe in all this, okay? And I respect
that. I know. It is not what I believe in, it's what I know. Okay. I know that the Supreme Court law states that I have a right to travel just like I'm traveling. Supreme Court law says that, not me. I didn't say.
He's 100% right. She absolutely has the right to travel. She just doesn't get to choose the method that she's traveling without the 10th Amendment restrictions based on the state she lives in. So she can travel, but not in a car without a license, registration, or insurance. So love how they twist those. And the whole private conveyance thing, if you guys have ever read that, it does show the commercial vehicle requirements and then how they differ to some degree from private vehicles. But that's only on the commercial code, where if you go to the private code and you see that, yeah, you still need a driver's license, registration, insurance.
I didn't make it up. This is Supreme Court law. I have it right here in my thing. It's Supreme Court law. It's not something that I made up. It's just Supreme Court law.
Okay, and I fully understand that you believe that, okay?
No, it isn't what I believe. It's what the Supreme Court law states.
Ma'am, I'm telling you.
Okay, could you call your sergeant, please?
Ma'am, I'm the chief of police.
Okay, well, are you the sergeant?
I'm the chief of police. That's my department. I'm the head of the agency.
Okay, where's the sergeant?
I would be above the sergeant.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's why I came over here to try and help. I want to I think settle this as easy as possible.
Yeah, that's fine.
For everybody involved. That's why I thought I'm going to go over here. I'm going to have a conversation with you.
Okay.
I'm a student of this. I love to hear this stuff.
Okay.
I love to talk to you.
Okay.
I hate when they say that. Yeah, no cars in the Constitution.
I have it right here. It's Supreme
and I know what
Court
you're
law.
reference. I've seen it. Unfortunately, that's not the context of the
Oh,
law.
this is all. I have all of it in here.
So what? So I guess what I would
ask. I have it all in here.
And I see that you've got that nice bullet point and everything else like that. That's great.
All of them. Every case law, everything in here. Is all.
Identify you?
You just identified me.
Well, we can't find you in the system.
Okay, that's fine.
We have to know who you are.
I just told my name is Asada L. Star Bay.
I know I'm a little late on this one, but where's your sergeant? Ma'am, I'm the police chief. Where's your sergeant? Ma'am, I'm the police chief. Let me go. It'd be hilarious if he went to go get the sergeant, who's below the lieutenant, who's below him.
And that's, you don't have a right to do that.
To do what?
To write anything down that has anything to do with my vehicle.
Okay.
You do not.
No, you
I'm gonna
don't.
do it anyway.
I know my rights.
Oh, it was laminated?
Okay, and I also know my rights. You guys are policy enforcement. You guys are, okay, but you guys.
Oh, by the way, the people that I was playing at the very beginning of the video for the document. Why can't I say that word today? The documentary preview are some of like the OG script writers.
Are public servants.
Or the dad is at least.
We're here to serve the public. I'm not. I didn't call you. I didn't ask you. You have your lights on behind me. You're supposed to use your lights in a state of emergency. This is not an emergency. Right, but it's not an emergency.
So that's why we're here. And again, you're not the first Morris person that I've encountered.
Okay.
Usually we have a very good conversation.
And
that's what I want. I don't want to cause you any problems.
Right. Well, why can't you accept my Morris National ID and let me go?
Because it's bullshit.
But we are our own government. We have our own Morris National government. Yes, we do. Okay, but
it's not recognized by the state of Ohio or the United States government.
It is recognized.
Not recognized. So let's take your government. Okay, how did the U.S. gain independence? Well, we basically rebelled against our current government by creating the Declaration of Independence. We went to war to have that declaration upheld and to claim the right to not only claim our own territory, but also have jurisdiction over that territory. So if you guys want to go to war with the U.S., good freaking luck. Your best shot is with a treaty. So treaty is another way that nations get formed. But it's not going to happen. You're not going to stick a piece of Morris land right in the middle of Northeast Ohio.
It's definitely recognized by the Department of Justice.
Well,
no. We have
Sorry for the insane amount of pauses here. We should compile a list of favorite Sovcit stuff. Do you know how impossible that would be? Okay, so you take the court cam stuff, you add the body cam stuff. We call Mike and Colin and definitely Hutch. Oh my God, I found a whole nother Sovcit channel that's very similar to Van Ballian's, and Van Ballian would be the top of the body cam stuff. Man, it would be hard to do because these guys are expanding. There's a lot of them, but it'd be interesting to figure out how to put together a list shorter than like 300. You know what? I'm willing to try.
Right here, we have a Department of Justice, and it's all on the back. Would you like to read it?
Who issued that to you? Is that Morris?
Yes, the government. The Morris National Government.
What Department of Justice?
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. The sentences. I know I talked to somebody about doing a Sovcit 101 where that would help. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But if we were talking about just people, I'm like, oh man, there's so many places to go. And then you got the new Sovcits and the old Sovcits, and then you got the Morris Sovcits, and then you got the United States for the Republic, whatever they call. I don't know, but yeah, that would be tough.
The Department of Justice. We are on trial with the Department of Justice.
No worries, Twitchy.
So we know. So we like to encountering. We try to have the best possible encounters with them. Try to respect everybody as much as possible. So I guess with this officer, it's just if you can figure out who you are, and we know who you are.
I just told you who I was.
And that's why he asked you if you had a previous name that I recommend. People change their names all the time, and that's wrong.
Well, what difference does my previous name make?
Then if we know who you are, then we feel comfortable saying, okay, that person's just fine. They're not a murderer. They didn't kill somebody.
Oh no, I'm not a murderer.
And I'm not saying you are, but I'm giving you a very extreme example.
Right.
Of why it's important.
I'm just a mother. I'm a mother of 6 children, and I'm into the grocery store to get my kids something to eat. And you're kind of interrupting what I was doing.
I apologize. So if you give us a measure of, I guess, cooperation,
I just cooperated. He asked for my identification, and I gave him my identification. But that, who I was before, it has nothing to do with who I am today. What do you mean the vehicle's okay? What's wrong with the vehicle?
You say it must be big in time. I lost some people.
Again, I understand what you're saying completely. I respect what you're saying. But again, if the officer is able to ascertain the vehicle is okay, it's not stolen, it's not anything like that, okay, great.
No, it's
and
not
if we're able to
stolen.
find out that that you're just peacefully on your way, then I'm great with it.
I'm literally peacefully on my way.
We have to be able to ascertain that. You understand that I can't take people at the word sometimes. We do a traffic violation.
This one's long.
And that's what we're doing. You understand that?
I don't have right.
We're not trying to escalate things.
That it wouldn't be safe.
I have your fee requirement then?
Your information before, you got to...
Jumping ahead. I didn't realize how long this one was. And there's another one of her.
Switch over. Could you just provide your name before you got to switch the bay to me?
So, Josh, we've been talking about figuring out how to do that. I know Colin and I at least mentioned it in passing. It's just really hard to. There's been I know we found Eric Martin body cam and we found Magoo body cam, and that's just because they played it in court. And there's been a couple others, but it's been really hard to get them lined up. If they had as much court in Florida as they do body cam, it'd be way easier.
Looked it up, didn't you?
I looked up bay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're asking about if you had a name before
Did you see
that.
my fee schedule?
No.
You did.
I saw it.
You wrote down.
What did I write down?
What did you write down?
I wrote down your VIN, and then the birthday you provided me, and then street.
Could I see what you wrote down?
What is your name? Was it the Dominique? Was that your old first name?
So if you
I can't just run Dominique. There's a million Dominiques in Ohio.
Know that, why are you sitting here trying to play me like I'm stupid?
I don't know your last name.
You got the VIN number, don't you?
If it's never been registered to you, it will never come back to a license plate.
It doesn't, because I got.
If it's never been registered to you in the state of Ohio, it's never going to come back to a state of Ohio license plate, and therefore it won't be registered to you or anyone else. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I saw one I published one from Ireland like a week or two ago where the guy was trying to use U.S. Constitution arguments in freaking Ireland. All right, are they going to break this lady's window or what?
2 Charlie, 4 Robert, Charlie 1.
Well, and Josh, another thing is that's why we watch one specific channel, because sometimes there's this one channel that posts both. It's that one channel that I played where it's basically sovereign citizens for sovereign citizens. So that's the most likely way we're gonna find both. That's where we all found Butler County chick with her body cam and her court case.
Barney George.
The tag. We finally get her info. License suspended.
Oh, 06.
Nothing found through leads. I also did an admin and I'm unable to locate any information.
Damn. Going to jail.
Copy.
The police stations, I don't know.
1606.
06.
The code this for the VIN is coming back to a 15. Chrysler Town and Country.
Oh yeah, that's it. Town and Country. Who's the name?
You get what I'm saying? And they've never sent me anything
car,
back,
please.
and this has been over a year and a half now that I've been on this journey of living in the private and living free. I have not had a driver's license in years. I don't plan to get a driver's license. And like I said, I'm a mother of 6. I have to travel. And I do have a right to travel. I'm not conducting any type of commerce. I do know the Supreme Court laws because I have to.
You too as well, obviously. I try, maybe not as well as you on this one.
Guys, I saw the craziest video last night. I need to add it to this stream. I know Biggin's going, but I just realized I saw something nuts. But I still have to play her second video too.
It's not a mystery.
That's one the
U.S. Supreme Court says no license is necessary to drive an automobile on public highways, streets. No license is necessary to copy and share freely. Name 4, Kansas. This is all Supreme Court law. And it says 43 U.S. Supreme
Out of
Court
context, lady.
says no license necessary to drive.
Oh, 6.
If you're able to, I have an OLM. This might be her. I did a couple of different search engines. Is her name Dominique Camel by chance?
Give me the DL, I'll run it.
Sam John.
Horse. By scooter. By skateboard.
Suspended
by
license.
lawnmower.
Suspended license.
Actually,
Yeah, thanks, radio.
there's some airplanes you don't even need a license for. No, the little ones. Little.
Hey, Chief.
We found her, Chief.
Not valid, but no warrants.
Not valid?
Yes.
You want us to write our
Like
tickets?
okay, send her on her way.
Send her on her way.
Cool.
What?
You all right with that?
Yep.
Here's at least a ticket, right?
All right, ma'am.
So he was able to find you. Thank you.
Will you provide me a good phone number for you? You don't have to. It's totally optional. Okay.
Yeah.
Give her the out.
All right.
Give her the out right away.
I'm giving you a ticket, okay?
Oh, thank God.
I'm saying and advising, City of Bree is advising you have to go to court for the ticket, okay? Now, you can go to court with all your documents, everything like that. You can prove your case. You can file the fees that you'd like against us and not against the court, okay? I just have to advise you that you have to appear in court, okay? Your court date will be March 24th at 9 in the morning in Berea. By signing it, you're not admitting guilt.
Oh, I'm not signing.
Okay, all right.
It's arrestable in a lot of states.
All right. So here's your copy, okay?
She's
There's the court date at the top on the inside. There's also a phone number and a website on the back, okay? Directly to the court.
Okay.
So, although a lot of courts don't publish on YouTube, a lot of them still publish their Zoom videos / WebEx / Teams, depending on how they do it. Like, for example, Colorado does a lot of it on WebEx, and they post it on the Colorado State website. So I imagine if I'm looking in Ohio, I might look for something similar, and I wouldn't be scared to stream something like that. No matter, there's a lot of contempt warnings there, but they have the same contempt warnings for the YouTube stuff. As long as it's out of my county's jurisdiction, I'd probably be okay with playing it.
Was I speaking with you? I wish it was under better...
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It was good talking to you, too. But I'm going to come up there and possibly give you all this information, if it's okay.
You can drop it off to understand I don't have the right to tell you
No.
travel without...
No, it's not about you giving me a right to travel. It's about me giving you the information that we are on file with the Department of Justice, so you can see that we are recognized with the United States.
Well, I guess just letting you know that if I don't respond formally doesn't mean I...
No. I'm going to bring it up there to you personally.
But I would like to see it.
No, I'm going to bring it to you personally, and I'm going to show you that we are recognized with the Department of Justice, which is a United States branch of office or whatever. And we are recognized, and we also have a Department of Justice file number that we're under. So I just want you to see that we are recognized, and this isn't just a load of BS.
No,
that's
I want to talk about you. I want to talk about you. We're talking about
no, it's
you,
fine.
you,
It's
you,
fine.
you,
I just
you.
wanted to let you know that
I appreciate
am.
it. Again, I wish I had been able to talk to you under different types of circumstances
okay.
because again, I'm fascinated by all this.
Right.
I didn't
You
know.
also have a right to live in a private as well.
I did not know about
Is your copy in the book?
Thank you. Yeah, it's treaty of friendship and peace.
Treaty of friendship and peace is the last thing she snuck in there. Oh God, which is posted on their website too. Anyway, as annoying as she is, there's more. There's more. Mores. Hang on. I think she actually gets pulled out for this one. Same website, Neocam.
Police, you talking about I got a woman,
Or
but
YouTube
don't
Post
channel.
office. I mean another.
me the fuck? Hold on, yeah, call my mom.
Okay.
Okay, but don't.
16 need another unit from the post office.
I have a shoulder thing. So please don't
Yeah,
grab
shoulder
on my shoulder
thing.
like that because my shoulder is it will dislocate. Call my mom, CJ. Let me lock my door.
Luckily, this one's a lot shorter. It's still a little bit long, but it's much shorter.
Okay, hold on.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with
Just
you?
grabbing on me like that.
At least I think it's the same person.
So full of shit.
Okay.
Looks like the same car.
What, can I lock these so they don't tighten up on you?
Give me my fucking phone. No, hell no. I have to call my mother.
Hell no. So much for peace and friendship.
Okay.
Man, my legs are getting tired.
You never got a plate for the car either, right?
No, and I'm not. It's not
Never got a
registered.
license?
It's not registered.
You're not
Well,
driving,
same
you're
cop,
traveling, same
too.
I'm
thing as last time?
traveling. Yes, you know that.
Okay.
You know that.
You can't have stuff in the back seat, okay?
This is mine.
Okay.
Grab
I'm
it
not
from
going
him.
anywhere with it. You just can't have it on you. Simple as that. Okay.
So I can't have my debit card either.
Yes, no, I can get everything for you. You just can't have it in
Why
the
can't
back
I have
seat.
my keys?
Because you can't have anything in the
Okay,
back
but I don't
seat.
want you touching my keys.
That's fine, but you can't have it.
Okay, but I need to call my mom so she can come pick me up.
Well, you're not
I
gonna
don't care what you want.
Okay, but I can still get out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need her to come pick me up.
Okay, and we can make that arrangement when it gets there. Okay?
Go on, Goofy.
Ma'am, you never laughed, okay?
No, you need to get the fuck off me.
Okay.
You know goddamn well I ain't in y'all jurisdiction. You just want to fuck with
Jurisdiction.
me. Fucking prejudice.
1673.
What jurisdiction do we
Shit,
have?
sorry, that was
I'm
loud.
not in your jurisdiction.
Are you in the city of Berea?
You're not even supposed to be fucking touching me.
You're in the city of Berea. What's up?
Man, that was loud.
Okay.
1673.
Get your radio away from your mic, dude.
1606 radio.
06.
I have one detained. She's in warrant with us. She's a sovereign citizen. So I'll give you the VIN on the car she's driving.
10-4, go ahead.
2 Charlie, 4 Robert, Charlie 1, 4 4.
He's a peach.
Boy, broke me up. 10-4.
Niner.
Did you guys just pull up?
Yeah.
Just pulled up?
What?
Just pulled up?
Yeah, literally right
Okay,
now.
that's good. I'm dealing with someone. So, you missed the fun by about 2 minutes.
It was a real hoot.
1640.
I stopped her. I stopped her before. Same.
I have an animal call holding. It's a brown and white dog running.
Then went to court as well with us.
Domer in Tincture. I know 73's on duty, but he's taking care of those cats.
Alright, I'll check on it after I check on for those 6 hours.
10-4.
1606 radio. Could you start Rich's for a tow? And did you get anything back on that VIN?
I did not get anything back on that VIN. What is her name?
Copy. I believe last time I stopped her in this vehicle, I asked for a note to be added. Is there not one popping up? Tell her I'm towing it, because she doesn't have a license.
And not that I'm seeing. I ran it through leads. Do you know what her first or last name is, by chance?
I'll have to find it for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, none of us thought she was going to go to court anyway, let alone show up to the police chief to give her all those documents that he can use for his fireplace kindling.
Give me 1 second.
10-4, I'll check.
It's all good, Twitchy. Oh, man, now I'm hungry. Like, really hungry.
1606 radio. Her address should be in Elyria.
More like Deliria. Chlorophyll.
Ma'am, I don't appreciate your racial slurs.
Oh, she went racial.
$16.06 radio. I have the first and last name when ready.
Oh, snap. Medical weed?
First name's Dominique, David Ocean Mike, Ida Nick, Ida Queen, Union Edward. Last name is Kamel, Charlie Adam Mike, Edward Leakin.
Gotta like that medical weed.
He's a sovereign citizen, but get a weed card.
Gummies? Weed gummies. Out of container. That wouldn't get you trouble in Colorado, but it might in Ohio. Failed scratch tickets.
16, did you need her social or DL?
Can you go with your social?
Eight, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9.
Copy. DUS and DSW, correct?
That's affirmative.
Just with us?
Affirmative.
Copy that.
Gotta love those subject to search
There's a previous ticket.
scenarios.
Court date was March 24th.
Oh, it's just wadded up on the floor.
What's up?
I have no idea what she's rattling on about. She's not a sovereign citizen, she's just a sovereign, and she's got Supreme Court rights to convey.
Who is this pulling up?
Said her mom's on her way to pick up the car.
Doesn't have plates. Got a private license plate.
What's this car? Or
Yeah, it has no license plate.
I know it does. That's what I told her.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the ticket I gave her before. I don't understand how she's sovereign, but she has enough of Ohio ID to get a medical marijuana card, a medical marijuana.
can't talk to those people. They just drag you into a circle of fucking. Like I don't know what she's talking about. Well, I'm not a sovereign citizen. You just said you were. I'm sovereign. Okay. When she's able to use our currency as the United States, she's got cash. She's got, it's just a ring of insanity. So, all right, well.
She tried pulling away from me when I hopped out because as soon as I got behind her, she came right under here.
She's using the United States mail system to mail on, driving on our public.
I mean, yeah, they're all hypocrites. Too bad we didn't get to see a window break. Man, he's still going through the car. Oh, there's the plate. Oh, that's the same one we always see.
$16.06 radio.
1606.
I have the last registered temp tag for this vehicle. It's Paul 645128. Just for info.
Frankly, I'm surprised it's, I know that van's a little messy, but I'm surprised it's not much worse. I bet it's fairly new.
1640.
To her,
where was that animal playing out? It was Edgewood and West. It was a brown and white dog running loose.
Copy, I'll be in road.
And you're not God. You can't tell me what to do and you can't tell nobody
You ain't God.
Y'all put on them uniforms and it makes you feel like you got a position of power, like you can treat people like shit. But that's not the case. Because as soon as you walked up to me, you were rude. You didn't come up to me and say, hey, ma'am, what's going on today? You came up to me on some bullshit because you thought in your mind that I was a certain kind of person or a certain kind of way off top. But you don't
He knew exactly who you are.
Suspended license. Suspended license.
How I choose to live. I'm not hurting you. I'm not committing no crimes. I didn't steal nothing from nobody. I didn't run nobody over. I'm not dealing no drugs. Okay, I got a warrant. It's for
My parents weren't awesome. And for the most part, I've done whatever I can to be the opposite. And hopefully her kids will be the same way. Hopefully.
When did I hurt anybody? Where's the victim? Where's the victim?
The kids are a victim. My ears are a victim.
You know this ain't gonna work. You know everything else, so where's the victim? You don't know what a victim is? Where's the victim in the crime?
Corpus delicti.
All her bags in the front seat. That wasn't paid for. The slip. She still paid for it, so I can't do it. I tried. I called Lang before, and I was like, hey, just a heads up. Whatever.
It was just a dog running loose.
Oh, it's still got the wrapping, and it's still got the price tag on the back.
I'm still dealing with cans over here.
673, I think this dog call is actually in that area, Edgewood and West.
Do you have her info? Yeah. Give me a chat to you.
Please do.
Thank you, sir. I owe you a beer.
Today, brown lab by chance.
Thought dispatch said it was Doberman Pinscher, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not holding on to a lot either. Her kids are doomed. Poor kids. Maybe not. I mean, if one of them makes it through, they'll be all right. Well, at least that one will be all right. Yeah, I mean, lack of accountability in general. It's everybody's fault. It's not my fault. Everybody causes problems. I'm a saint. I don't know. Where did all this? I mean, maybe it's just the fact that we watch so many videos that it just seems like it's so prevalent, and maybe it's always been like that. But like most people I know are accountable for their own actions. Yes, yeah, Kurt, that's exactly what I was saying. I tried to do whatever I could to be the opposite of my parents, and for the most part, I succeeded. Um, God, sorry, I'm a little tired from that Stairmaster. I stretched my back got a little tight. All right. Anyway, she sucks. Hopefully, her consequences catch up to her suckery. Yeah, we're gonna go with that word, suckery. Okay, I watched a crazy video, and I don't do a lot of the airport stuff. I used to love the airport stuff. I just haven't really liked it as much lately because it's been like the same stuff over and over and over again. Um, but I saw one last night that was freaking crazy as shit, and I really hope I can find it really quickly. It's like if I was an airline, if I were to ride a plane, this is like the last thing I would ever want to see. See if I can find it real quick. Oh, come on. Has to be. Oh, it can't be that. Oh, found it. Sweet. Freaking found it. I still have like 2 more Sovcits, but I'm going to save them for later because they're throwbacks. I can pretty much guarantee that you guys have seen it. So this one comes from Unspoken Crime Murders is the name of the channel. This is an awesome channel. They a lot of their stuff is really, really, really long or really, really intense. So most of us don't play this channel, but we always play something from it eventually. This is nuts. This is so freaking nuts. Let's just say I'd never want to see my pilot taking field sobriety test.
Something you've never seen before. A Southwest Airlines pilot allegedly attempting to fly an entire plane while drunk.
How many drinks did you have?
A few beers.
What was supposed to be a 2-hour flight to Chicago took a turn when a crew member filed a complaint during check-in, reporting that the pilot had been seen wasted at the bar just an hour before the flight.
Define a few beers. Define a few beers.
Like 3.
On January 15th, 2025, a Southwest flight to Chicago was delayed when a pilot was removed from the cockpit after a complaint he was under the influence. Officers quickly responded to get to the bottom of the situation.
612. Couple 2-3.
Feels good breathing that fresh air.
I wonder if that cop knows that part of probably their entire state is one of the most polluted areas he could walk through.
Feels good.
The fuel. Dead exhaust. Wow. Did she die?
Say again?
Is she alive? She was a ghost. That lady was creepy as hell.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. How are you?
You doing okay?
Yeah, fine.
When was the last time you had something to drink?
The officer quickly asked the pilot when he last had a drink, attempting to establish a timeline for impairment.
Last night.
About how many hours ago?
Like 10 hours ago, at least.
How many drinks did you have?
A few beers, sir.
Define a few beers.
A few beers.
Define a few beers.
Like 3.
Okay. Yeah. What'd you drink?
Light beer. Miller Lite.
Miller Lite?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Who are you with?
My FO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to provide field sobriety?
Was that mean his co-pilot?
Why not?
There's no need.
Well, I can smell an odor consistent with an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
These.
What is that?
Rose.
Do you have any fresh ones that haven't been in your mouth?
Yeah. Right in my bag.
Okay.
Do they smell like alcohol?
Thank you.
I can smell it. I can smell it.
You ever seen that movie Flight? Because that was crazy. Buddy says they smell like tobacco.
Just me.
Smells mini. So my issue is I don't have a PBT. And like obviously it's so fully booked.
The officer explained to the pilot that someone had detected the smell of alcohol, leaving the pilot confused about who would have made that claim. The officer then began to explain why the concern was raised.
Who would have done that?
Just not you. Just
I understand.
We got the call.
I understand.
I can sense, or I have a smell of a.
I like this dude's mustache.
Coming off of you. I don't know if it's coming off your mouth or your skin. If it's coming out the pores, I get it. But we got to do our thing, so we're trying to.
Do I see him?
Would you do field sobriety?
Hey, Sly.
Sure.
Do you have a jacket or something? Because it's kind of cold outside.
That part in the movie Flight where he accidentally got into the neighboring room and found the mini fridge when he had that choice to not pick up that first drink again. Man, that one hit home hard. That was that scene was so intense.
I'm gonna do the eyes first. Just watch it, because obviously I know you're not certified, so like I have to do it, but just watch for clues and stuff. Because if not, this would be a brand new uncharted territory.
Officers conducted a standardized field sobriety test, a series of eye and balance exercises used to check for signs of alcohol impairment.
We'll do that. We'll go ahead and do one separate. Do you have an edict time or pushback?
Yeah.
You do?
We do. I don't have my phone, but and my watch is dead, but
keyboard, everybody.
It's like in a few minutes.
Well, this can go quickly, but just can we go quick? Okay, so do you have any health issues? Anything? I'm sorry, you're a pilot, so you can't have any crazy health issues or any problems or anything. I noticed you wear contact, or you got glasses.
I do.
Okay. So what I'm just going to ask you to do.
We just go away from the passenger.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, so all I need you to do is the tip of my pen right here, this little white tip.
Whose jurisdiction would this be? I know it's the airport police that are looking at him right now, but is this like TSA or the FSA or the DOJ? I know there's one I'm forgetting here. What's the other one? Probably the main one. FSA? I don't know, but whose jurisdiction would this be?
I'm going to move it back and forth.
Yep.
I need you to follow it with your eyes, and your eyes only. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You don't have any issues doing that for me? Okay. So just pay attention to the tip of this pen. Really quick, okay?
What did I say? AA, that's the one. It's like FAA. Wait, did Biggin play this one too? I don't know. I mean, I feel like it would be federal. I really do. But then again, some would say that it's not federal until they're until the cabin's sealed. Some will say that it's not federal until the plane's in the air. But then again, he's never actually really taken control of the plane. So what did he? So if he gets arrested before the flight, is he actually going to get in trouble? This is a weird one. Try to avoid the one that Biggins plays.
Alright, for this next exercise.
Oh, thanks, Sly.
I know it's kind of difficult because it's kind of an incline. But just on here on this more flat surface, I need you to take a series of heel-toe steps. I'm going to explain it to you. What you're going to do is you're going to put your left foot or your right foot, whichever's more comfortable. I'm left-handed, so I'm using my right foot first. You're going to go heel-toe, and if you just take a step to the side really quick, you're just going to take a series of heel-toe steps and count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you do that until you get to 10. Make sure you count out loud. Make sure you go heel-toe. Don't look down, but put your arms out for balance. Do you have any issues with that?
No problem.
Okay.
I'll go up here so I can get, well.
You can start right there.
It's not a ramp. Okay, let's see how you do, buddy.
Yep. You may begin.
1, 2,
oh, you can.
3, 4.
Oh, he's looking straight up. He's confident.
6, 7.
Oh,
8.
like a boss.
Keep turning and go the other way.
I wish he showed his feet though. I'm like peeking over to see if we can see it better. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nailed it. You're an injured engineer.
Alright, if you step down on this little platform. Alright, so this next test is called the one-legged stand. So what you're gonna do is
I'm saying I'm saying he's 1 for 1 right now.
If you have a stronger balance,
I didn't see the.
You're just gonna with your hands
snag
at your
this
side,
test.
put your foot out in front of you like this, and you're gonna hold it. You're just count out loud 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Until I tell you to stop. Okay. Here we begin.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000, 11 1,000, 12 1,000, 13 1,000, 14 1,000, 15 1,000, 16 1,000, 17 1,000, 18 1,000, 19 1,000, 20 1,000, 21 1,000, 22 1,000, 23 1,000, 24 1,000, 25 1,000, 26 1,000, 27 1,000, 28 1,000, 29 1,000, 30 1,000, 31 1,000, 32 1,000, 33 1,000, 34 1,000, 35 1,000, 36 1,000, 37 1,000, 38 1,000, 39 1,000, 40 1,000, 41 1,000, 42 1,000, 43 1,000, 44 1,000, 45 1,000, 46 1,000, 47 1,000, 48 1,000, 49 1,000, 50 1,000, 51 1,000, 52 1,000, 53 1,000, 54 1,000, 55 1,000, 56 1,000, 21,000, 14,1,000, 15,1,000, 16,1,000.
Okay, you can stop.
Can't do that
just
because
do me a
I'm
favor,
on the
just hang on
Stairmaster
really quick.
thingy.
Here's a mince
But otherwise, I'd do
just gotta
this.
go talk with them for a minute, okay? Yeah. I saw it, the nice diagnosis. I didn't really see it in one concern, but I definitely saw the nice diagnosis. So, So,
thought he was just trying to be cocky by not looking at his feet.
Doesn't agree to what or can you come out here so I don't have to squeeze in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys work only at the airport?
Yes, ma'am.
I know that it's a long time. I used to do an internship at the airport.
Go to the gate. They check out the front back.
I can get down with some officer into her small
Yes, sir. What's going on? So, my name's Corporal Vest. I'm the supervisor right now with the Airport Police Department. So, did you guys go out and have a few drinks last night?
I met here. We had a drink, yeah.
Okay. So, my problem is that right now, Sam, I'm talking to you. I don't smell anything coming off of you. I can smell a very strong odor, alcoholic beverage coming off of him. And that's a huge issue, regardless in general, whether we were standing on the side of the road and the Toyota Camry was right next to you, but it's an even bigger issue because there's probably 100 million.
There's not that many people. It doesn't matter. That's not the point, yeah.
But the issue is I can detect it, and so obviously I don't know where you guys are based out of, where the hub is, but with the FSD that I just put him through, he did exhibit signs of impairment on top of the other officer as well. So I'm going to make a phone call to my supervisor, but there's a very strong possibility, or a very strong probability, that he's going to be taking the Child County Detention Center for the willful intent to operate an aircraft while intoxicated. So if you need to start making some phone calls, then just go ahead and start doing it, okay? And I was like,
Okay, here's what I found. Do. Why do I do that? The do thing. Anyway, pilot being pulled off a plane for suspicion of DUI before departure is indeed a serious matter with potential criminal charges. It can involve state and federal laws. Here's why. The FAA, or FAR, Federal Aviation Regulations, the FAA has strict regulations prohibiting pilots from operating or even attempting to operate an aircraft under the influence of alcohol or drugs. This includes a bottle to throttle rule requiring pilots to wait a minimum of 8 hours. Man, that was in the movie. 8 hours after consuming alcohol before flying and maintaining a blood alcohol concentration VAC below 0.04. State, depending on the specific circumstances and the state where the incident occurs, the pilot could also face state level charges for driving under the influence or driving while intoxicated. Pilots can be charged under either or both federal and state laws depending on the specifics of the case, potentially leading to severe penalties like jail time and fines. And then, employer administrative FAA issues, losing your pilot's license, losing your job, etc.
I put into FST, he's exhibiting strong signs. So I've already told him to go ahead and start making the phone calls. Cause,
I told the airlines too.
And it would be what, DUI for the willful intent of operating an aircraft? Well,
yeah, because it's commercial. You can't have any impairment on it.
Yeah, imagine, they should be, I don't know if they should be banned from bars, but they definitely shouldn't go there, because even if you are across the room and you see a pilot at a bar, even if he's just drinking like a Coca-Cola, and then it just so happens they go to the same gate that you do, you're like, holy shit, was that Mr. Pilot that was drinking at the bar that I was just at? I mean, and on top of that, imagine seeing your pilot get pulled out to see field sobriety tests. That's just a freaking nightmare. On top of that, he said he was drinking with his co-pilot or whatever he called that other person.
Commercial aircraft, it's like CDLs. Mm-hmm. They don't have a presumptive alcohol.
All right, so do you have any personal belongings on the plane?
I do.
What do you have on there? Like just like your go bag and like a phone and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So my issue is I'm trained in standardized field sobriety, and you've exhibited strong signs, and even after speaking with your first pilot, like the issue is, would you agree to a blood draw to test your blood alcohol content?
No. So he is the co-pilot.
Well, the issue is when you agreed to the field sobriety, you exhibited the symptoms.
Where is he?
And if you're refusing to a blood draw, that's DUI less safe for the willful intention to operate a commercial aircraft.
Seriously?
Yes, sir.
How did I fail? I did everything.
The signs that you exhibited during those 3 tests, I'm able to articulate based off those
alcohol.
And the odor coming off of your person.
I was drunk in public.
It's very consistent.
Drunk at a bar.
With DUI.
Okay. Well, yeah. So what do you want me to do?
So what's going to happen is if you don't agree to a blood draw, it'll be DUI less safe. But that's the route that we're going to have to take, unfortunately. Okay.
His employer might require him to do a blood draw.
Okay. And if I did agree to a blood draw, then what?
I mean that's just it's a good part of the ongoing investigation.
Right.
It is what it is. So, but obviously I can't coax you in it. You have your right. You said no. So based off that alone, and based off the field sobriety that you
even if I gave you blood, then nothing would change.
Okay.
Right.
That is your willful choice that you were willing to make, but based off the calls that we received stating that people down in TSA could smell what smelled like alcohol coming off of your breath, and they're not trained. I am trained in odor and alcohol impairment.
That's fine. I mean, nothing's going to change your mind. I didn't even talk to TSA today. I went to KCM.
It's operated by TSA.
Right. Okay. So, all right, I'll get my stuff, but whatever you gotta do.
Okay.
He's pretty reasonable about it. Good with white gloves, lady. Is that the ghost from earlier?
How about canned? How do you feel about
Is it sparkling?
No, this is flat water. We have sparkling.
No, I wasn't afraid it was going to be sparkling.
No, we just easier
For some reason, I feel like eating airplane food now. I'm just hungry.
So, I don't believe that they're going to allow you to keep all this at the jail. So we're just going to log it into our evidence here. So that way, once you get bailed out, you come back here, there'll be a property sheet and everything. So you'll have to come back out here. Then our evidence custodian will sign your luggage back out to you. Okay.
But based on what I read about the FAA regulations regarding the BAC level prior to a flight attempt, somebody that witnessed him drinking at the bar 2 hours before the flight, as long as they know for sure that it was alcohol, they probably have enough to justify all of this. But I do think he nailed his field sobriety test. Maybe with I didn't see the eye test, but he doesn't seem like he's hammered. But I definitely don't want him to fly my plane, that's for sure. Unless he's Denzel.
I guess. How about my wallet?
You can keep that. And then do you have your phone as well? Yeah, those they'll let you keep those. Unfortunately, just because it's like big luggage and everything, they don't let people keep that anymore. So you can just stand face away from me. Okay, hang on, before you sit down, just put your hands right back for me, palms up.
Motor hall.
The investigation didn't end there. Southwest Airlines wanted to conduct their own to confirm whether the pilot was too drunk to fly. The officer called his lieutenant, who then contacted higher-ups at Southwest so they could begin their own investigation.
Wait, okay. I get that Southwest would want to do their own investigation, but I feel like they would be at the bottom of the totem pole here.
Hi, I'm here with Officer Best, and they have him currently detained in the back of his car. I was trying to explain that we are to be released to us, but I just want to make sure that they hear that that's what's supposed to happen.
No.
Yes. When we have normally when we have reports from TSA as well, we do get involved because the FAA and the DOT have regulations that we also have to follow.
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to also conduct an observation because that will determine his employment with us.
Mm-hmm.
We normally have to have, when there is an incident reported, we have to have a test done on him as well. But first, we do need to conduct an observation to see if there was any sign or symptom, a true smell of alcohol. Does he have any kind of other signs, with his eyes? Usually our leaders they're trained to detect these signs and symptoms.
Yes.
And
so are the cops.
if there are any of those signs and symptoms, then we would then proceed to have testing done.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt. My name is Lieutenant Wilder. So you said you have an inspector coming. Okay. My problem is that when they come like 30 minutes to an hour, and all the stuff that my officer just got through, that he's a certified DUI person as well. But at that time, with alcohol and his test, he failed 2 of them. So it don't guarantee that when your inspector get there,
yeah. So what is your process right now?
As of right now, when Officer Best did his DUI steps, He failed 2 out of 3, and he can smell the alcohol coming from his person.
The pilot was removed from duty as law enforcement, and Southwest Airlines launched separate investigations. Based on what you've seen in the video, do you think the pilot was impaired, or were the trained officers not so trained in this situation?
Wow. Wow. Oh no, frozen. Oh no, frozen. Look at all this is my algorithm. Oh, come on. Screen move, please. Oh, hopefully it doesn't just drop. Yeah, what a hell of a conflict of interest. I mean, if they were to, okay, if I was Southwest, I would want them to turn them over to me too. But absolute conflict of interest. Yeah, it gives them deniability. It gives them cover up. I mean, they seem pretty certain that he should be turned back over to Southwest to do their own internal investigation, but that makes zero sense to anybody else. Why can't I change the scene? My thing is frozen. Well, I mean, I think I could still play the video, but let's see. Spirit pilot kicks woman off plane. Fake seat assignment. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think I'm gonna. Oh, I think I'm gonna explore Twitchy's video, his court case, and see what I can find from it. Whoa! Let's see if that didn't just shut me down completely. Oh, so yeah, Southwest could force him to do a blood test, and they should. But they should make him do it in the custody of the police. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, I was frozen on my side. Well, I couldn't get to this screen that you can see now. If there was an argument between the police station, between the police and Southwest and TSA or the FAA should come in and mediate, but it makes absolutely like zero sense for Southwest to do their own investigation at the same time, especially considering that it would take them time to get there, more alcohol's burning off. It's crazy. I just know I just never want to see a pilot doing field sobriety tests when I'm getting on that plane. I don't fly a lot, but I used to. I've probably flown. Well, I mean, I used to travel for work. Anybody who's ever traveled for work knows that you spend like 2 weeks out of the month typically traveling. And even though I used to travel so much, I still would get scared to fly, at least at some level. That's all I got for today. I've got a couple more sovereign citizens, but kids are gonna be home soon. It's gonna be an awesome Friday. I'm running out of content. Well, I'm not. I'm never running out of content. I'm just running out of the stuff I downloaded a few days ago. But yeah, tell Shane that I'm copying him. Tell Shane to come check out my channel. I mean, I I don't always watch Shane's channel, but I always do. There's a couple days a week. No, I typically catch all of his videos, and I usually catch his live on Saturday. Um, you don't need to tell Colin; he's pretty in tune to what's going on. But definitely, if somebody can sneak in a sneak in a lot of talk with Mike comment about the whole subscriber goal / taser comment and figure out how to get that one to catch on. I don't know if you guys were around when Biggin got suspended for like a week. But with the help of Mike, he got up to 1,000 subs in like 4 hours, which is nuts. It helped that he has his own following, but Well, so Shane doesn't go live much. He usually does it on Saturday. But Mike goes live like 5 times a day. Oh yeah, and then I forgot there's the whole freaking union thing, right? So then they'd probably have a union rep trying to show up. I guarantee there's something in the manual, in the employee manual, that has something to do with drug and alcohol testing. Most corporations do, especially with a job like that. Oh, worst freaking nightmare. Okay, you guys have fun. I'll see you if you're go. Let's see what. If Biggin's still going, go over to Biggin. I don't get the raid button until I get to 1,000, and then I'll probably jump over to Biggin for a little bit, and then I'll definitely jump over to Colin if he's streaming tonight from there. I'm gonna take my kids on a walk with the dogs. If you haven't, please hit like, even if you don't like it. If you don't like it, just tell me what you didn't like, and then grammarschoolfordummies@gmail.com if you have any video suggestions. Again, it doesn't have to be court or body cam. It could be like freaking anything. I've played boat ramp launches. I've played lawn mowing on this channel. I've played breakdancing. Of course, it was me doing the breakdancing. I've played MMA on this channel. I'll play just about anything as long as it's entertaining for hopefully 15 minutes or less. Okay, the wife's calling me. You guys are awesome. I think I have some music. I'll catch you soon. Let's see if the music plays. I forgot to add it to the end. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it here.
Artlist.io